This is your idea.
Yes, alright. Guys, Allister, my wonderful choreographer. And today we're working on looking at songs. Right now we don't know what props we want, so we definitely want to do a multi-prop dance, and one of them is going to be flags. We don't know what the other one is because a lot of other people are choreoing with a lot of the other props. So right now we're looking at possibly sleeves or ribbons. Sleeves are very long sleeves that you dance with, kind of like this, much longer than this, and then ribbons are really long ribbons that you dance with. And yeah. Alright, okay, what do we want to look for in a song, Allister?
Okay, well, since flags generally, we have like hard-hitting songs, but if we're trying to do a multi-prop thing, we want to try to make sure it isn't too, like, the song has to work with both props.
Yeah.
So that's why I think we need well, I guess all the props are flowy. So you
like umbrellas isn't really flowy, and small fans isn't flowy. But we don't want to do small fans because September is already small fans. And we also don't want to do umbrellas because we already have umbrellas, unless you use like the big umbrellas.
Oh my gosh, let's figure that out.
I'm so scared of using them.
Why?
They're so heavy!
They're not that heavy.
They're so heavy! The thing is, like, you can't do like fast movements like with the small umbrellas.
Those new umbrellas are Shenyun umbrellas.
Okay, that's Shenyun umbrellas, yeah.
So if you want that, I don't know.
But the thing is, like, then they would kind of be floating too. If there's Shenyun umbrellas.
Well, yeah. Like, it's just like, I don't know if we want to do umbrellas if we already have umbrellas.
Yeah, I don't think we should, in my opinion. But then we're like running out of props.
Pretty much we have blue wavy fans.
The medium ones, yeah.
Yeah. Long fans, ribbons, sleeves.
Yeah. Ribbon sleeves are pretty similar, so it's like, even like the long fans, I've been treating, like the way I've been choreoing with them is kind of like how I would choreo ribbons. It's like
well, you only have 10 seconds, right?
Yeah. I know, I was choreoing 10 seconds, I managed to twist my ankle from that. But anyway, but yeah, so we just have those 4 options. So I guess it's more important right now to decide what prop and then look for a song, just because there's just too many song choices to just one. Alright. I really don't want to do long fans.
Okay, don't do long hair then.
Okay. No long fans, no umbrellas, no sleeves.
So ribbons in
or blue wavy fans. Blue wavy fans might be a good idea because you can do a little more fast movements with them compared to like ribbons.
Okay.
So like if you want to do a more upbeat song, which I think we both agree we want to do, they might be the way.
Yeah.
Alright, okay. We've decided on medium length blue wavy fans. Why are you laughing? This is a serious vlog.
Definitely.
And flags. So those are the 2 props you decided on. So now we gotta figure out a song choice. Can you read the Chinese? Wait, say hello, right?
Hi.
Come in more.
We chose the Napa Cabbage song.
Hi, clarify. It's a song in Chinese. The English name is Say Hello. It's by the artists of Napa Cabbage, G5SH, and Ariel Lim. And we chose this section. I'm gonna play it.
Copyright, they're gonna sue you.
It's Instagram! We chose that section considering like a lot of different factors. So the first factor was whether or not we wanted it to be like a more formation, because this is a multi-prop. We wanted to see whether we wanted a more formation-based song or whether come in more. I just want to drag you. A more formation-based song where you like have formations with the 2 props, or we wanted a more like move-based one and we wanted a good balance of it. So we were trying to figure out songs that would allow us to do moves while still having layers with the formations. So we thought like this upbeat EDM one would give us that with the gaps in between the beats. So like it really, like the other song we considered also had a lot of gaps between the beats, so you can do it as well as like different ways you can layer, and that's, I feel like, a large important part of making it a nice, interesting choreo for others to watch, considering how you can utilize the beats to not have everyone doing the same thing all the time, but having variety, because that creates a more interesting dance. And then for us, we also wanted to make sure that it would work with both the props we decided, where it wasn't more flag focused and wasn't more fan focused. What other things did you consider?
Well, just mostly it's just because songs naturally, with choreographers' minds, they can naturally tend towards like different ideas with different props. So it's like the biggest thing is just making sure both props have ideas. Like, obviously right now the moves that we have are not moves that probably go together fully, because like you have your ideas and mine, you don't know if the props will go together like the moves exactly, but just like getting ideas in general.
For me, because I've used both props and I am a flag kind of gal, I do like
flag kind of gal.
I like my flags a lot more than I like fans. I think for me, when I was listening, I was imagining both and the way you would use both of them together, because I have experience with both. Well, I think for you, you probably first thought of flag moves.
Well, yeah.
But that's because
I've done September.
Okay, that's not long flow, not medium length wavy fans. But like because I've used both, I was imagining what kind of moves like I could do with both that would look good together when I was deciding a song. And like we were ultimately between two different like EDM songs that sounded kind of similar, but we ultimately picked this one because we felt like the build up itself could lead to more like synchrony between the two props, and it had like more diversity where you can showcase different props and the different aspects of each prop instead of just having both props try to do the same moves. So that's why we decided on this song. Any other comments, Allister?
Not really.
Yeah, so that's where our starting point is. We have our song, we have our props. Allister brought the flag, but yeah. So now is when we actually start choreoing. So first part of the process is done. Choosing the song is honestly like one of the hardest parts of choreographing, because it really is hard to find a song that has all the aspects you're looking for. And even this one, there's some things that I'm not like entirely happy with, but like it has enough of the good aspects where I feel like we can make a good choreo.
Mix your own music.
You want to do that? Yeah, like they're like, for example, the last song, I still like the da 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 da, but I think the build up here and like the interaction between the props is better. So you gotta learn to compromise eventually. So choosing a song is definitely hard. And we also, by the way, wanted to choose a Chinese song over an American EDM song, because even though we do have things like fusion in RxN where you have like American pop songs with traditional Chinese props, we wanted to keep more of the traditional aspect, especially because we're trying to choreo for like the image of JNPA. And JNPA is a cultural show. We wanted to showcase our culture not just with the props, but with the music too. And also, it's like nice because normally when we do Chinese songs, they tend to be like the slower traditional songs. We don't really have much Chinese pop / EDM songs normally. So.
Like a lot of people don't think of it, and like by performing these songs, it also showcases that there's a different side of Chinese songs that people don't really think of.
It's not just ballads. It's not
That's
just
kind of how
OSTs.
I thought. Like original, like it's very hard. If you go on C-pop on Apple Music,
C-pop on Spotify is a lot of ballads too. Honestly, it's just luck and chance that I managed to find one EDM artist and then like found more off of that. But there is EDM in China, and like a lot of music trends you think of just to be American do exist within Asia. So it's nice to showcase the Asian versions of them. Alright, okay. That's it for today's update. We'll update you more when we have choreo made. So basically the first phase is done of just deciding the props and the song, and now is the actual phase of choreographing. And then afterwards, whether or not it gets chosen, then that's a whole other phase of teaching others. And then things like costume and lighting are really minuscule details, I would say.
Yeah, we don't have costumes.
RxN doesn't have funds for costumes. Okay, but yeah. So if we do get to that point, I will obviously document that. But right now, the most and the hardest part is actual choreo. So we need to get props and start choreoing like ASAP. But yeah, that's it for today's update.